Yeah, hello guys. This is your coach. You can say the coach. So actually, today we are going to start with Apex programming language. What is Apex programming language and how we can use it? Why this language we are using in Salesforce, and like what is the benefit of this language and how this language works? Everything about this Apex programming language we are going to start with. Start. We can start right now. So let's start. So firstly, I am going. Just a minute. I am going to the document pages. Yeah. So what we are going to start, we are just want to firstly we are going to learn about the Force.com platform. So what actually is Force.com platform, and what is like a Salesforce and all those things we can going to cover up. So actually I am new to this one, like in this page application, but now not new in the Salesforce. So please try to bear me like that we can say. So firstly we are going to learn about what is salesforce.com. So we are going to learn what is salesforce.com. So salesforce is an like you can say it's a company. If you will say that it's a company that based on the North America region, like it was founded in 1999, or you can say it's a cloud technology, it's a cloud computing technology, just like AWS and all those things. So it's competitors, or you can say the peer comparison with AWS, also those things. So what it is in Salesforce is basically the cloud computing thing. Means it's a part of cloud computing where everything would be in the cloud only. So there is no need to like you have to install any operating system or anything, not operating system, sorry, any software like data for data server, for mail server, for anything you don't need to download in your local system. So this is like you can everything is on the cloud or everything is on the internet, where from wherever or when whatever time you want to. Just for example, if you are earlier, what happens, like earlier you are just earlier what was happening, like you were just installing the software, and after that you were just working on that software. Okay, I have to just open that, just for example Eclipse, if you are working on Java, so you're just installing the Eclipse, and after that you are just doing something like you are just setting up the mail server, that servers, everything you are just downloading in your system. And for example, if you have to do some work there, you have to just open that software, and after that you could work. But now in the after coming to this cloud computing thing, there is no need to do like that. So means everything you have the server. So where you will log in, you have just your login and password. There is no need to for any specific laptop or any operating system. If I have my user ID and password, I can log in from anywhere and I can work 24/7, like whatever time, wherever. There is no problem in it. So whatever we can do with Salesforce. So this is the main benefit of cloud computing and all those things. So basically, when you guys will learn about that cloud computing, na, you will know many parts. So like there are some parts of cloud computing like Saas, Paas, and Ash. That's we called as three important parts of the cloud computing. That is software as a service, platform as a service, and the third one is infrastructure as a service. So what's happening, like what is Saas Paas as? We are going to learn this thing. So SaaS is basically the software as a service. So software as a service means like where you can directly use the software. For example, software as a service means like a product. You are using any product. So for example, if you are working, in just as for in our real life, we are using Gmail. So we just know, okay, we are just using we have our login and password. We have our username, user email ID, and password. Via this, we are just logging into that Gmail, and we are using it. And there is no, we are not worrying like, okay, if we want to do some work or something, if we want to modify something, we don't have any control on it, or we are not doing, we are just as an end user, like. So we are just directly using the software. So that is called as a software as a service. So the examples could be the Gmail we are using. So Gmail, etc. So there are many examples, like any application, Gmail, Yahoo, and all those things you can consider. Pass is like platform as a service. So for example, platform as a service in the sense like you are using the platform, and after using the platform, you are as well as you are just means changing the platform. So you can take an example like if you are going to this Domino's and you have to eat the pizza. So eat the pizza is like you are just using the directly pizza, that waiter, some waiter is there, it is serving to that, okay, okay, take this person, take the person, like if I'm take person A, okay, person A, please take this your pizza. So it's the end user, it's directly eating the pizza, so it's like directly using the software as a service. Pass platform as a service in the sense it's like you are going to their kitchen, you are going to the Domino's kitchen, and so you are saying, okay, it's your kitchen, it's your material, I am just cooking it. So platform as a service in the sense like you are, it's their platform, you are just using, like you are modifying as per your needs. So okay, so you are just modifying as per your needs, and after that you are like okay, and then after if you want to eat, you can eat it. Okay, that's my pass, or that's my pizza. That's called platform as a service. So platform as a service, there can be example, there can be many examples. So we are taking like for us it would be force.com platform. So actually this force.com platform is a official pass or platform that is given by us to from given by us from Salesforce. So from that we, where whatever the development we are, everything we are doing in platform as a service. And third one is like infrastructure as a service. So what we would call as infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service, like again we are going coming back to our that Domino's example. So like pizza shop, we are going to the pizza shop. So now what we are doing, we are just going there, and now we are not saying okay guys, so we are cooking the, we are going to cook the pizza. It's not like that. So what would happen, it we would say okay, now the place is also ours. So now the place is also ours, and now everything would be ours. So like you are just for example, you are just going there, and everything, every material, every food essential that is required, that is all yours. So there is no means no need, or there is no relation of that, those persons, like those Domino's people, those don't have much more access, you more have access, and you are using, you are controlling controlling that thing, means like that you have all the things that is required for cooking the pizza. So that is called infrastructure, that is called in like infrastructure as service. So means overall, sorry guys if I'm going very fast, but please try, like I would not take your so much time. So like if we are going, if you were listening this thing na, to just just close your eyes and 10 minutes, 12 minutes, this concept will be clear to you, that's my guarantee. And still if you have doubt, you can better, you can comment and I will reply on it. So now if we are coming to the infrastructure as a service, like so what is infrastructure as a service. So basically what is in infrastructure service, it's like data, for us it would be data servers. So what would happen, like you can understand that data is not data servers, it data centers you can say. So what happens, like you can understand that today they in for Salesforce it is a very big technology, or like everything is using it, it's very hype, it's in demand, everything, everyone is using it, and for everyone it's using. So what happening, like so there is no fixed place, like oh we can say okay, this data center is there, okay, so they are storing the data, like for example, you know, everything is like on the cloud. And so for everything on the cloud, like we don't know, like okay, I have for example XYZ account, I am working in XYZ account right now. So for that XYZ account, where the data, where in that data center, like for example it's in the Los Angeles, or which data center my data is stored. So it's not like that, it's not like we have control over that data center. Okay, I don't want to store my data into this data center, I want to just store my data center to this New York one, to this Indians this one. So I don't have control to this one. So only so that's why this is the reason, one of reason that it's Salesforce is doesn't have that IaaS, infrastructure service. Salesforce only supports SaaS and PaaS, this cloud computing technology. Just have two type, supported by two types, SaaS and PaaS, software as a service, where the end users can directly use the Salesforce, and PaaS like platform as a service, where where you, me, and everything, we developers can do the development in it, and after that we can use for the our SaaS users, like that. So I hope this cloud computing topic is understood to you. Okay, so basically we are going to learn development. I think you guys would be little bit aware of the cloud thing, oh sorry, bit about the admin thing. So you can, or if you want, you can learn about it. There are so many things you can learn today's in today's world. But if you are going for the development only, I would primarily focus on the development, and I will not take on so much time. So for example, now we are going with the pass, like we are saying. So pass is pass is basically the, we are doing the development, we are doing the development in pass. Okay, in that pass platform as a service. So what is platform, do you know, do you guys know what's platform? So actually, if I would tell you in some little words, in some like minimal words, it is nothing. Platform is nothing but a development environment. So it is a development environment which is provided to us, which is provided to us to collect, to develop the custom applications. So it have collection of services. Via the with the help of this collection of services, we can create our custom applications. We can develop the custom applications. And like for the Force.com platform, it does not need any installation. It's like on demand platform. So it's like wherever you need, just you have to just click on it, okay, and then this platform would be open, and you have to just directly do the development there. There is no need to like you have to download the mail servers, you have to set up the applications, you have to set up the servers, you don't have to set up the that what we say database. Nothing is you have to just worried about. Salesforce would take care of everything. It's like the what we say, all the ingredients of the pizza would be taken care by Salesforce, like that you can understand. And that pizza or the product is will be prepared by you only. That's it. That is the main basically in the Force.com platform. So what can we do? So if anyone asks like, okay, what can we do in Force.com platform? What can we do? Like what can we do? What can we do in Force.com? So what can we do in Force.com platform? So what we can do, we can like customize the existing Salesforce CRM application. So like we can customize the existing Salesforce CRM. Customize the existing Salesforce. So what's happening, like you can customize. So there is some application in the Salesforce, like you can customize it with the help of this platform. You can whatever changes you want to do, whatever everything you can do here. And you can extend sorry, you can extend the functionalities. You can extend your, you can also leverage, yeah, you can also leverage, you can also extend or leverage the existing functionalities by additional enhancements. So some improvements and more thing in the existing things you can do. Some improvement you want to do, you can build your own custom application, build your own custom applications. You can integrate, you can do integrate SFDC with any other applications. So definitely it would need require programming na? So for that you need to just perform with any other application, or we can write external system, like it would be like integration external systems. And so now we got to know, okay, so we have learned what we can do in Force.com platform. Okay, now we are going to understand how can we achieve it. How can we achieve it? What means overall what we can do in Force.com platform, or what we can do here in this. How can we achieve this? How can we achieve? I'm writing. How can we achieve it? So for achieving it, we have two languages. Number one is Apex programming that we would learn in discuss, and number two is Visual Force programming. So actually Visual Force programming is also required. So Visual Force was learning at the initial time. Now it's like LWC is popular right now. So but if you work in the some legacy or some older systems, you have to better to understand it as well. So if we go with Apex programming, so we have two programming languages, Apex programming and Visual Force programming. So what is an Apex programming? So it is an object oriented programming language. Just like if you guys know learn about Java and all those, it is also like object oriented programming language which is used to build the custom business logic. So basically if you guys would work on the Java, like I also did at the initial time. So what we did, like we write like int a, int b. Basically you guys would be aware if you have worked, int is a for right, int a, int b, int c, and then we are directly we are using it and all those things. So we are just for int a we are not giving any value, or like we are just not giving value. So basically it's similar like that only, but the difference is we which directly we would use it for the business logic. So it is not quite hard, it is very easy, means Apex programming. So it's just you have to write the business logic. You are writing the business logic with the help of some We would learn about the with the basic fundamentals and all those things, whatever is covered for the Apex programming, we will learn those things. So right, what is it is an object oriented, it is an object oriented programming language which is used to which is used to build the custom business logic. So for creating or for building the custom business logic, we would use Apex programming language. Okay, I think it would be clear to you guys. Now we are going for Visual Force programming language. So what is Visual Force programming language? It is a web development framework. It is a web development it is a web development framework which allows us to design attractive and dynamic user interface, the UI. So basically, in HTML, JavaScript, or like some it's similar like that. So we are just creating everything like user interface attractive and dynamic. So for that we are using Visual Force programming. So I think this is clear to you, means how in Salesforce, when we are working on the Salesforce, how we are using these things and how we can achieve it. I think it is clear. How can okay, we have increased it. I am writing it Salesforce. Yeah. So now we have learned about the cloud computing and Saas Paas, difference between it, and like why Salesforce is only Saas and Paas. It's good, it's not IaaS infrastructure center, so we would not be able to control that thing. So it is better, like it is so much like headache or something like that, means for integration there is so much complex and something, like if we are just want to control it or something like that. So it's better if we have Saas and Paas, like we have a platform, that we have a platform as a service and software as a service, it's better. And like what we can do in full stack platform, and how can we achieve, which are the programming language via this we can achieve, that we have learned about. So now we are going to learn about the one more thing, like we have two types of customizations. We have two types of customizations in Salesforce. We have two type of customizations in Salesforce. So what is two types customization is there? It's like declarative customization, and second one is programmatic customization. So now we are going to learn about the difference between them, and what is the declarative customization and the okay, and what is the programmatic customization. So declarative customization is like uh, with the help of mouse pointer or clicking, you are achieving and you can work, you can do the development with okay, with the help of mouse pointers. Mouse pointers, I believe you would understand, like point and click. You can work, and do the development. It's like configuration changes, like you do in admin, or configuration things, configuration things, like it is like drag and drop. Okay, I think it is clear to you. So like in declarative customization, what you are doing, you are just working, like you are doing some admin or configuration things, like you are drag and drop. For example, there are many things right now, like mostly Salesforce prefer you focus on the declarative customizations. Whatever your requirement is, you try to satisfy it in the declarative customizations. And if it's not satisfying and it's going to the customization way, or like if you have to write the you have to write the you have to write the code, and you have to go with the programmatic customization. Then only you come to the programmatic customization. Else it is better if you can do it in the declarative customizations. So that's why it you would be, if you would work on the Salesforce live projects, you would got to know that there are many things we are doing that's in the admin way only. Like 60% is the admin, as I believe. 40% would be the that in development part that you are writing the code, or 30% would be there. So 60-70% is like admin things. So where you are like creating the object or manually, like in the object manager in that org directly, like that. So you would like in the next chapters you would get to know how we are doing that, and how this admin things are very much important, and how it's like we are doing. But apart from it, programmatic customization has also its uses. So based on that, like if we have to we are just many transactional flows are there. If we have to write some validations, complex validation, at that time we are going with programmatic customizations. So now we will learn how is programmatic customizations. So declarative customization and programmatic customizations. Yeah. So for programmatic customizations, okay. So in programmatic customizations, what we are doing? So there are some limitations. So to overcome the limitations, like so we are some limitations in declarative, we are just going with programmatic customization. To overcome the limitations exist in declarative, we are going with force.com platform. We are going with force.com platform to customize the application features based on the need. So based on the need of that based on the need of, we are going with programmatic customization. And like we know that it can be achieved with via, we can write via Apex and Visual Force programming. Visual Force programming, we are achieving it. We are just doing the programmatic and coding way, we are using these things, and we can implement all the features based on the need. So guys, this is like how through customizations. So it's a like basic idea, basic overview of Salesforce and how we are doing that, those things, what are the relevant components that is required, whatever the things we can do. So it's a basic overview of in Salesforce. So today I think that's enough, like for you. I think you got a clarity, and I think from tomorrow on also I would like clear, I would like uh, I will try to like do some more clarity and something like we can do. So I'm sorry for the background noise. It's around 10:23 and everyone is sleep. Everyone slept. So that's why. So but from tomorrow also we would start properly, and then we can go with application development life cycle. How the everything is connected. How we are doing the development. How as Apex is, we will do the Apex programming language specific to Apex. How the code is running. What are the how can we that we are just doing the development, like how we, what are the things that is required for initial level development, and how can we do. So it's like a 1 month or something, like we would continuously do, and based on your comments, how's your feedback, everything. And important point, as you know that the first step is always hard, like so it's my first step, like for the Salesforce programming, to making the video. Actually till now I was just doing the development in my project, in my in my account. So you just let me know the feedback, how we can improve, and how what is the things that you want to just want to understand. And if you have any questions or anything you want to ask, you can write it in the comment. Okay guys, then thank you. Bye bye.